everybody, Karen Van Doozy here, your Cash App specialist from corporate office. I'm back with you to tell you about a recipe that I'm making tonight, egg roll in a bowl. So it is what it sounds like. Whatever is inside the egg roll, we're just going to cook it without the wrap. So it is super easy to make. You can change it up for whatever that you would like. You can do pork, ground pork, beef, turkey, or ground chicken. I've got ground turkey in my pan. This is this is a wok. You can also use your electric pressure cooker if you have an Instant Pot or something along those lines. You can use that. Super, super quick and easy. So what I have here is a ½ cup of beef broth. You can use chicken or vegetable depending on what works best for the meat that you're cooking for you and your family. I've got 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. You can totally do the amino acids if you don't eat soy. And then sesame oil. That really adds that sweetness. You know, it's one of those things that we taste and we go, "Ooh, what is that?" So it's probably the sesame oil. Okay, so we've got 2 teaspoons of that. I had the tablespoon handy from the soy sauce, so I just went ahead and kind of got it close, but really can't get too much, I don't think. All right, and so we're going to go back and we're doing the fresh garlic. And you guys, this is 3 tablespoons of fresh, 3 cloves of fresh garlic that I have here. And if you use the jarred kind, think about really switching and using fresh garlic. It's just so much more flavorful, and I think if you like garlic, you're really going to enjoy the difference that it gives you. Okay, so besides the garlic, let's go ahead and do let's do the ginger before the onions. The onions, they always, I tell you what, I got a little tip for you. The onions never used to bother me until I had, I used to wear contacts, and then I had LASIK done, and wow, the juice from the garlic, that gets in my eyes, but I've got a little trick. So as you cut it, the moisture from the onion, the stuff from the onion, whatever it is, it goes to the moisture. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you do a paper towel, and as soon as you chop up the onion, whatever you're chopping, and you lay that damp paper towel over the cut onion, that fumes, whatever they're called, that normally sting your eyes will go to the paper towel. So that's what I've been doing. So you're going to want to give that a try if the onion really bothers you like it does me. Okay, so let's go on to the ginger. Now I have washed it, and you do not have to peel the ginger. So just get a microplane zester. And the good thing about the zesters is you can, I always think about lemons and limes, zesting the skin of the lemons and limes and adding it. When you add it to the recipe, it gives it it's so fragrant. But the thing is with the zester is you can also use it for ginger. You can use it for chocolate if you want to have shaved chocolate. So, and you should smell this. This should be on smell-o-vision. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. Now, if you're someone that you're concerned that you're going to cut yourself, which especially when you get down to the end, you can get them with a guard, and you put the guard on, and then put your little piece of ginger in there, or even garlic. You can put garlic in there and shave it, and then you're just going to go back and forth. And this way, you're not really going to have your fingers be in danger. Look at that. Oh, and you should smell it. You should smell it. Oh. Okay, so that's fresh ginger. You can pick that up in your grocery section. And to be honest, I get mine at Aldi. So yummy, so yummy. While I'm thinking about it, if you've got a cutting board and you're going to be sliding things around, do the back of your knife. That way the blade is not getting scraped across so that it's going to be dull. So use the back of or I should say the top of your knife. That way the blade is not being dulled. Okay, so that's the ginger. That's the garlic. I'm going to slide that over. And now I'm going to show you the carrots. So what this recipe is, we're going to add in our juices here in a minute. And you can make your own slaw. You can do your cabbage and slice up some carrots. And really that's kind of about it. I mean, it's very, very simple, very inexpensive. But what I went ahead and I did tonight is I'm going to open up a bag of coleslaw mix. Publix had it BOGO, so that's what we got for $2. I'm going to put this whole bag in there. Now, I do like a little extra bit of carrots, so I'm going to go ahead and chop up the carrot, and you can slice it or however you want to do it. You can julienne it to where you make it into strips. But we're just going to take the food chopper and we're going to really give it a lot of little pops. That way it's into little tiny pieces. This may be a good thing after work if you've had a rough day. Not that, you know, I'm saying anything. Just saying. Okay, so that's our carrot. I'm just going to add a little bit of extra carrot in there. And then now on to the onion. I always say that for last. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our juice in our pan. Get that seasoning around. And then I'm going to add in some garlic and herb and honey sriracha. That's just us. We really like the heat. So I'm just going to add in a tablespoon of garlic and herb. So any kind of seasoning that you feel like you and your family would like the best, you can totally do that. You can do everything bagel again. That would be really good. Okay, get that going. Okay, so now for the onion. So have you guys heard that we only need half. We only need half an onion. So the other half is going to be left behind. And I would say, who knows, I might would have sliced it right down the center. But what I've heard is that if you leave the life source of the vegetable intact, then it will last longer. So let's say, for instance, you have a bell pepper. And instead of chopping off the top and de-seeding it, and then saving your portion that you didn't use, go ahead and chop the side of the bell pepper off, leaving the stem and the whole seed intact. Actually, I can show you right here. So then that way it will last longer. So if this is your bell pepper, what we're going to do is just slice it down the side and use this portion, leaving this part intact. And then that way the rest of it will actually last longer, even though it's been cut. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so now let's go on to the onion. So I'm going to chop it in half, leaving the life source intact. That way it'll last longer. Okay. All right. And don't forget to try to hold your knife without your finger on the top. Oh, you should smell this ginger. This ginger. Okay, so now we're just going to really quick. Okay. You can definitely slice it. I mean, you know, any way that you want to get it chopped, just get it into small little pieces. Okay, and then we're going to add in get that out of there. Add in, okay, this was my little napkin here that I can cover up so it doesn't get in my eyes. Add this into our recipe. Now that was quick because normally I'm talking and going on to something else. But let's just go ahead and slide that all in there. Then we're going to give it a stir. And then we're going to add in the cabbage mixture. So like I said, you can definitely make your own. and then put the lid on it, 2 or 3 minutes, it's done. It is done. So it's really, really, really quick, and inexpensive. It's something different to make, right? Okay, so now we're just going to get our bag. Get your little knife or whatever you have. We have these little doodads here that just slide on there, and open it up and pour the whole bag on here. And then this will wilt in minutes. And then put it back on low for just a minute. Put my lid on, and we're done. Egg roll in a bowl. So if you would like any further instructions or anything more that I can help you with on this recipe or any other recipe, let me know. Leah will have my contact information. Thanks, everybody.